When working with Claude Code, there are actually many files on the left side of projects. These are under specific folders, they're messy, and generally difficult to control. When you take on a new project, start one somewhere, or download a repo and begin working, sure, you're doing things, you're writing code, but you might be struggling to understand the project, which is very natural because file structures and their connections aren't clearly visible here in general. Even if AI sees these and processes them, you don't have control over it, You're working on the project without fully understanding it. Is it always necessary to understand? We might not be able to control some things much, but if you want to understand, if you want to get better at Claude Code, if you want to see with your own eyes what connects to what and why things are done, there's a solution for that. All those files on the left from before actually look like this, and you can see their connections, the files, what they are, which pages are linked to each other. You can see everything, really. All of this is possible, and we're doing it with an application. As you can see, it shows all the pages and which files are connected to each other. It's called Understand Anything, a system that explains what your code base, the underlying code, is all about. It's quite successful. As you can see, the Understand Anything repo has received 16,000 stars in 2 weeks. I'm also leaving the descriptions below, especially when using Claude Code, understanding it this way, and even if it's 200,000 lines of code you've understood, it's a point that lets you understand where to start and what to fix. This doesn't just help you, it also helps Claude at the same time, because once Claude brings its code into this structure, it very easily understands its own project structure and sees where and how it needs to intervene. So, we're not just talking about a tool that explains things to you visually here, though its visual explanation is very powerful. As you can see, we can start exploring the project structure with a tour like this. Here we have our project structure. It shows everything. We have our agents. It explains all of them like this, as you can see. I want to show this part. There's server entry and app bootstrap. It shows how it works. Then we have our router and root HTML shell. It shows how it works. It takes all of these from our project. So this isn't a standard display. It connects to every project and extracts these from that project's file system and codebase. There's a live data hook, as you can see. Here we have our live data hook. It shows what's happening here. Whoops, it slipped like that. Okay. In this way, there's the dashboard home route. It shows this. It explains what it is here. KPI scripts, subscriptions, the usage panel. What it's actually saying is this. Let me show you what it's explaining too. This is the file it's explaining. This is our interface, as you can see. It tracks my projects, the entire Agentic OS system, and has information about me, like how much I'm spending on each package, which project I'm better at, and which project could improve. We have an Agentic OS interface like this. If you're using Claude Code and developing projects, you really need to use this, because you can see all your connected tools and you can see your spending. Most importantly, it dreams for you daily, draws inferences from what you've done, and makes it better. So it helps you work better with artificial intelligence. This is very important. Here are the skills, our abilities. Which skills are in good shape? It checks all of these. It suggests closing the ones that aren't good or improves them. It's learning them right now. It continues to learn. These are at expert level, and some are at a poor level. It shuts down skills, preventing you from wasting tokens. This is a very important feature. I actually shared this system in the community. There's an additional system on top of it here. The activity, how much you worked on which project, how many hours, for example. 81 hours here, 26 hours were worked here, and 194 hours here, for instance. You can see all of these. You can see how many tokens you've spent. There's an agency section here. We have a model called Jarvis. It manages your AI agency with you. Connected to it, this system actually helps it improve as well in Agency OS 2. I'm opening this now so we can see. And this is Jarvis. It finds customers for you, runs email campaigns, manages them, and sets prices. We have a feature like this. You can also talk to it like this using voice. I showed this in previous videos. You can check it out. It's like a partner for your AI agency, an AI employee that finds customers for your business. Here are the outputs for other projects. The links are still not correct. It shows what you can do here. Here is Jarvis's agent. You can talk to it and manage it from here. Similarly, we have Hermes here. If anyone uses Hermes with DeepSeek V4 Pro, as you can see, we can build systems by talking to Hermes, and it has many features. It has its memory here. It recognizes itself and knows what you've done. Hermes is an autonomous agent. It can do a lot together with you. It learns and browses the internet for you and can perform operations. It's actually a very talented agent. You can see your other conversations here like this. You can also start talking to the Hermes agent from here to see what's happening. This is the interface we're examining. I've had 44 conversations. This is the interface we're looking at. This structure you see is actually the structure of the system I'm showing. It's really nice that it can see such a complex structure so well and explain it to you. I find it very valuable both in your learning process and while developing something like what? Usage, memory, ROI. It looks at what this tree dashboard is. What we saw just now, memory systems here, the usage stats, the breakdown of usage. All of these are visible right here. It shows you what's going on. It shows you how it works. It shows what's connected. So it explains the project from start to finish. By the way, Claude Code is the tool of the future and the present. It's one of the key ways to experience the greatest AI capabilities, integrate them into your work life, use them in your career, or while starting a business. We've also prepared a training course for this. Here, Claude Code is new and up to date. We've built the most up-to-date Claude Code training starting from May 2026, and we've prepared all of it. I'm leaving the link below so you can see the modules and what's inside. We have the second module, the third module. We have the fourth module, memory systems, the pine cones you saw earlier. There's the Hermes agent. There are applications. There are input flows. We have a section called Do Everything, marketing agency infrastructure, lead scraping, design systems, compliance and maintenance. And there are ways to monetize this within the course. There are also bonus files. You'll get access to all these files when you join us. We've started sharing them all. Keep that in mind, by the way. Now let me quickly show you this too. I'll show you how you can use this. It's very simple. You provided the repo. You provided this repo. The AI understood it. You gave the link instantly. Now there are two commands. I came here and opened Claude inside my project. I'm using this from within Cursor. Anti-gravity had some issues with the latest update. I'm showing it from Cursor. I opened it from the terminal. Since I added it as a plugin, I gave the command understand anything understand. Now, as soon as I give this, it will understand my project. It'll start researching and it'll understand. After that, I'll give one more command. The same one /dashboard. Now I'm stopping this. It already understood it before. It takes a while. It might take about 10 minutes or so. That's perfectly normal for you too. I'll say open the dashboard. We already set it up earlier. It says it's already up to date. You can start over from the beginning if you want. If you want, the LLM, the AI, can go over it again if you make a change. No, I want it to open the existing one. It doesn't need to do anything else. Just let it open the existing one. No need for a new analysis, but as you can see, it asks if it should analyze when you repeatedly say, open the dashboard. It's very simple. You can set it up and get it just like this. As you can see, it opened. This way, your files and your entire project have started again. Very effective. When it understands this, as I said, when you give the understand command, the AI looks at the files in a way it never has before. Because under normal circumstances, it doesn't put in this much effort to understand the files. But now it's putting in the effort. It understands all the relationships and what everything is. Then working on the project becomes very easy. Once you run it, you'll feel much more at ease. Your perspective on the project changes. I hope it was helpful. If you found it useful, feel free to like it. You can also follow us. Many things with both Claude Code and AI. Most importantly, how you can transform your work and career with these. I share many things on this channel about how you can make money with them. You can also join our family and learn along with us. See you soon.